Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. You worked the entire season to put yourself in position to thrive, to excel in games like this. A late season top 10 showdown, playoff implications aplenty. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. This running back has been revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Mustangs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Hits inside, it's Clark. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juiced. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, they'll give it to the tight end. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Quarterback keeper. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, it's McAllister. There he goes! Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Sellers. Here comes the heat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Quick give. It's McAllister. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Making his first move. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Jennings. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Snap to the back. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on 2nd and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
Going with the ground game left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the ground. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and 4. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Clark. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Throwing, Sellers. Out wide left, it's Bolden. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Finds a crease. It's McAllister. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Harbor. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
4th down, Sellers. Moving out to the right. dropped the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you need it.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Flying out to the left. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, SMU! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Got his man. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Sellers escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Right at the line. Now with up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Cuts it upfield. It's McAllister. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense with jumbo personnel. The handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Here's Auguste. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Motion from the back. Direct snap. It's Knight. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Turns up, it's Knight. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Sets his feet, it's Jennings. Out wide left, it's Cooper. They pick up the first down, they'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man,
dashes him in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Throws it back. Out wide right, it's Hale. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Left side is Bennett. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Man, find your matchups you want. You got a slot matched up on a DB. I can take advantage of this. He's so quick. Those are where you put your faster twitch guys that can win inside right now, give it to him, and win outside right now, give it to him. Find those matchups.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. The 30. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan taking on the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Wolverines chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Pac-12 Conference.
Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Back's got it on the screen. Got room at the 35. Makes the grab in their space. Past the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback. To throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to pound their way in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Mustangs! On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Straight ahead, it's Clark. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And What's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Caught behind the line. It's Clark. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean,
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Jennings. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. These corners going to give them some space. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Using his legs, it's McAllister. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Still down big here in the third quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a third and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Drops back, it's Jennings. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And the RPO got it. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the 4th. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Here's Sellers to throw. He wants to go deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Running behind that left side. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Now there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. All over him immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. We all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. All these plays still matter.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. They're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the 4th quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Got it behind the line. It's McAllister. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Sellers. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the 1st down. The defense was offside. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Making the adjustment. They want to run this quarterback. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Throwing Sellers. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Rush right in his face. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Out wide left, it's Smith. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Powers through the defender. Still on his feet at the 40. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got him quickly. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, SMU! And the pummeling has started. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. Right side, it's Hunt. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
He's taking a deep shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Both of these teams are